Hello, everybody. It's your Wonderful Wind Mage, your Cruz Ship servant, Chartreuse Proxy, ever and always at your service. I'm not dropping frames this time, thank goodness. Hello, everybody. It is late night Thursday nights with yours truly and one very special mercenary that's joining us for night 3, part 3 of our visual novel reading of VA-11 Hal-A, or Valhalla, of course. So, joining us one more time, and will be reprising their role as the lovely Jill Stingray.
Is this the part where I'm supposed to do my own intro?
Yes, I kinda looked it up for you.
I'm sorry. Hello, ladies and gents. This is Ein Falseblood, GaleForce's very own mercenary of death and bearer of the 13th Tarot. Talk is cheap, but my services aren't. So, put your money where your mouth is, and let's talk business.
So cute for you to have an intro. But yeah, we're picking up. This is part 3. We ended off last time on a full day of service and everything in between. And I say if I remember correctly, but last time around, I took Jill in stream 1, I took Jill in stream 2, and because you yourself felt that you fit the role better, well, we're gonna keep carrying on with that pace, shall we?
Yes.
So, let's tune right back into things. Day 5.
Jill wants to buy a fan even though it is winter. Like, that doesn't make any sense, but sure, okay.
I mean, I'm the type of person to eat ice pops in the winter anyway myself. So I don't know what needs to be said past that. That's just me.
Despite the Joker Cyclone. Despite the noisy name, it's just a fan. Fans are good though, really good. Alright, fine. There we go.
I mean, it's your money.
Okay, surely focus at work, and we
used the nano camo last time. Because you just immediately went, I'm buying the green walls no matter how much it costs me.
I'm buying the green and no one is stopping me.
Yeah, I remember when you clicked the nano camo module app and you're like, oh, that's all that it does?
And I didn't even notice at the top it says customize.
You just thought
in
it was
bold
cute
lettering.
nano camo girl.
I thought it was just all of this down here.
Incredible, says the augmented eye.
I know. Oh yeah, we didn't read up on the news articles last time.
Well, alarms rise as the Apollo Trust Bank suffers terrorist attack. Updating by Kimberly Lavalette. Breaking news is always fun as a fun thing for me on one of my jobs, because you think you're done and then you just get more and more things, more and more information, and it's honestly a rush sometimes. But anyway, hijacked streams at downtown Casanova announced what seemed to be a terrorist threat aimed at the Apollo Trust Bank. Information suggests that a currently unidentified bomber is already inside the building. The White Knight's counterterrorism unit responded to the threat immediately. However, the bank was locked down by an external network attack. We might be dealing with a dual threat here, CTU's Chloe Bowers told AE. The bank has been sealed shut using its own disaster prevention system. However, none of the terminals at the bank were working at the time. The building is basically sealed at this point. The hostages are trapped.
Damn. That's kind of crazy, honestly. I hope Say is alright.
I can't believe that we have a very bad hostage situation, and your default response is, "Damn, that's crazy."
I mean,
you really
when you're in my field of work, you've seen crazier shit happen.
What? You're mercenary or bartending, Jill?
Yes.
Whatever you say.
Augmented let me restart that. Augmented eyes being attacked by AE staff. Hello everyone. We take your security seriously here at the Augmented Eye, and we have the obligation to disclose that recent articles on Alice Rabbit were vandalized by who we think is Alice Rabbit themselves or a very good impersonator. We want to extend our apologies and inform that we'll be limiting our coverage of Alice Rabbit to just factual news and not entertainment pieces. Sincerely, the AE staff.
You want to know a sobering thing that just happened as you were reading that article? We just were talking, like, you just joked about your line of work. You know, you're really not reacting too much just because of your line of work, when, quite literally, and I'm not kidding you, it sounded like, well, you know, the feeling when you think it's fireworks, but then a few more ring out, and it's gunshots? Yeah, I literally just heard, like, a rally of 9 shots ring out near me. Not near
Jesus
me, like
Christ.
in the distance enough to where I thought it was fireworks, but like really? That is both hilarious in the context of the stream, but also, oh come on.
Well, just stay safe.
Oh, when I said near me once in, that was the wrong thing. It's near enough to say it's fireworks, so it's right downtown. No worries.
One can only hope.
Only hope. I guess I'll have to check the news next time around. Pollution to reach historic levels next year. Wow. Okay, if this isn't sobering as well, if it's air pollution, I swear. By once again, Kimberly Lavalette. Even though most countries in the world have adapted their the economies to solve the ongoing problem of climate change, god damn it, Twitch City still relies on ancient technologies in order to keep cost oil work profits high. Yep. As a result of this backwards policy, it seems as though we'll be experiencing a huge increase in air pollution next year. Our contamination levels will force the whole population to move from a lot of areas within the city. The soil is dying at an alarming pace, said experts in a report. Having to buy special raincoats and umbrellas does suck, but experts say you better get used to it. Okay, maybe, like in real life, we should just not read the news.
Yeah, you know.
Kinda seems like it.
Fucking 4. How long until someone says pollution is good? There's a book.
Well.
We've already read a... Oh. Well then.
No, we have not.
You're right. Apollo Bank is being attacked and no one is reporting on it. Are you actually surprised? Considering the nature of their threats, it's clear that Quincy doesn't want to take the blame. What a fucking coward. Do we have any sources there? I'm posting from the site. It looks like someone's inside the bank with a huge bomb threatening to blow up the building. Any demands? They want Quincy to quit and the White Knights disbanded. Wow, so they're actually helping the protesters. That's not the way to help people. What if this is just a huge false flag to blame the opposition? I wouldn't be surprised. Let's wait for more info.
Oh, I hear false flag and oh no.
Oh no.
We can stop this. Did anyone see the last night's escapades? He was at the Valhalla bar. It was alright. Bartender was a cutie, but man, is she full of herself. Yeah, Ein. Don't care. I'm going next week and ask her for a date. We all know you won't. Pretty sure nobody here has the guts to ask someone out. Is she still sleeping? Yeah, the bartender's been telling everyone they need to be careful with their words. Lol. I wonder if there's illegal activity going on there. Like, why would you need to be careful of what you say? Maybe they're avoiding casual racism. Hot mic moment. True. Still, it wouldn't be rare for them to do shady stuff. This fucking city. At least she's sleeping now. Last time I saw her taking some rest was about a week ago. Ash is one hell of a drug.
True. And then a White Knight just beat me up. I'm fucking crying right now. Let me tell you the story. Waiting for Opie.
I'm sobbing and crying right now.
Anyway, here it goes. I was going home after buying groceries at the store. I was very tired because I had to line up for hours just to buy milk, and when I'm finally out of there, a group of 3 White Knights stopped me and asked for my ID. Also wanted to see my bag to check if I wasn't a scalper, and once they saw everything was in order, they asked me for a military service ID, and just, what the fuck? Why would I have that on me? And there's no enforced conscription anymore. It doesn't make sense, and because I didn't have it on me, they asked for money or else they'd plant drugs on me. I of course refused, but they lose their patience, and one of them hit me right in my temple with a gun. I was bleeding like crazy on the floor, so they just took my groceries and left. Holy shit, man. I fucking hate this place. I hate it so much. I want to leave this fucking hellhole. I'm so tired of this shit every fucking day.
We should stop reading the news.
We should. We should stop reading for...
you just want to read Jeremiki's VOD and just brighten our day up a little? That's nothing new now, is it? I don't remember.
No. No, it isn't.
Darn it, dude! Even the one bright spot! In our day, there's nothing.
Alright, well.
Oh, go to work.
Time for our 9 to 5.
Yep. Well, no, Joe's night shift. Remember, Joe's got the morning.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Good evening.
Huh? I didn't expect you today. I was waiting for you to call out and say you wouldn't be coming or something.
Things at the Apollo Bank are getting ugly, so that means more people will be looking for a drink.
You can take a break, you know. You're quite the hard worker.
Why, thank you.
And the streets are not exactly safe right now.
They've never been when you get down to it.
You're welcome, Ein.
And besides, I can't afford to not come with the bar closing soon.
I wonder if any bars use impending closure as a means of getting their employees to work. Seems like the total opposite would happen.
Not to mention I get bored out of my brains in my apartment, so I'd rather come here anyway.
What did you say?
Nothing important. Gil isn't back yet?
Nope. I wouldn't worry too much about him, though.
If you say so. That girl's still here?
Yep. She was sleeping so peacefully. I felt bad about waking her up. So, would you mind doing that for me?
Oh no, they're not talking about streaming Chan, are they? Actually, yes, I mind. But you're the boss, and it's kind of my fault she's here in the first place.
Sorry about that.
Hey, young lady. Sleep another hour and we'll have to start charging you a motel fee.
Ah, first slip of the stream.
No.
Oh, where am I? Oh, right. The shoddy downtown bar. Let's see. All my gear is in place. And neither my pants nor panty, shirt, or bra have been displaced. Oh, it's the flat bartender. Good morning.
Good evening.
Evening? Oh well, it's the best night, day of sleep I've had in quite some time. Sorry for all the trouble I may have caused you today or last night.
Don't worry.
You're so nice, flat bartender. Thanks for taking care of me. Bye! Hello, guys and gals! Streaming Chan's back in action with her batteries reloaded! Ah! The moon! It burns!
I feel like I've just unleashed something terrible into the world.
Come on, it's not that bad. Say, what's this bottle?
A client gave it to me yesterday. A gift of sorts, I'm guessing.
Oh, cool.
It's some sort of rum.
Rum? Nice.
Want me to serve you a bit of it?
Yeah, sure.
Let's give the boss some rum. Grandpa Booze. Go to the bottle drinks tab and drag it to the shaker before mixing.
Yep, as you see it says bottle set.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
as simple as that.
Here.
Alright. I'm gonna enjoy this in my office. Thanks.
Anytime. Okay then.
Alright, Ein. It's the same question as always. What are we putting on the jukebox today? Well,
All 12 skylines.
oh, no, not again. Oh,
I'm
I've got a fun question for you then while you do this as always. What have you been listening to recently in that case?
Mostly a lot of the soundtrack from Pokken Tournament XD and Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire.
Pokken? That's interesting. I remember literally, like, I think it was like just a random, YouTube algorithm video of, like, Pokken just started popping up on me, and I didn't click it, so I didn't get anything more, but that's funny that you mentioned it when I saw it pop up for me once.
I actually used to play quite a bit of Pokken.
Well, I think it can probably just who you played.
Ironically enough, I didn't start playing Gardevoir until like the last couple times I played it. My primary mains were Garchomp and Mewtwo. The regular Mewtwo.
I never owned it myself. I only just played, casual fighting game sets at a friend's house or so, and anything like that. Pikachu Libre! I love my close quarters!
See, that's the one funny thing is the fact that Pikachu and Gardevoir both have Electric Wind Godfist. And on the topic of fighting games and stuff, I recently purchased Street Fighter 6 because it was on sale for the fighting games exhibition on Steam.
Ooh, yeah. You wanna know what game? You wanna know a game that I need to play with a few of my IRLs that I think you and I would have a blast with? Yomi Hustle. Have you never heard of Yomi Hustle?
Nope.
Do you remember the old school game Tori Bash? Never heard of that either?
I'm
okay, let me just ask you another question. Have you ever seen any stick fight animation ever?
Okay, yes. I used to be a big fan of like Hyun's Dojo.
Okay, yep, there you go, that's a name. Yomi Hustle, I'll send you a trailer later of it. It is quite literally, you're making your own stick fight, the fighting game, and you both players take a turn simultaneously. You basically make a choice every 5 frames of the fight, and just tweak your moves as it goes on.
Oh, wait, you said your only move is Hustle?
Yeah, that's Yomi Hustle.
Yeah, I remember, you actually gifted me that game, okay.
Shit, why haven't we played it then? Oh,
I have no idea.
What if we played for my birthday? And just us both on the rocks, seeing the replay the day after of how absolutely dog our matches are. Okay,
that's gonna be awful. Alrighty, time to serve, mix, and change. Huh?
Yeah.
Time to serve, mix, and change lives. Wait, that's not how it goes. No one here to retort. Man, it feels lonely without Gil here. Just hope the restlessness in the streets doesn't lead to dangerous or weird types coming in here.
Good evening.
What did I just say? Holy shit, that was a record-breaking jinx! Welcome to Valhalla, what can I get you?
I'll have a blue fairy.
Don't make a joke about becoming real. Don't make a joke about becoming real. On it. Let's give this, brain a blue fairy.
So,
What a way to start. Holy shit.
So, I remember like when I first watched Valhalla, somebody played through this. I remember a poignant comment bringing this up. You remember who our customer was last stream, like to end the night? It was Jamie. Do you remember the topic that he talked about last? Hey Jill, ever thought about brain uploading? And now, who's our first customer?
No. No, don't.
It is an absolute Brit joke that we get this from the ending one stream to starting another with it.
Oh my god. What hella whiplash. Here you go.
Nice, yeah, this is the thing.
So, how are you gonna... Oh, you can grab stuff. Should've figured as much.
Wow, so ableist.
You can drink stuff?
And eat. I have the same system Lilim do.
Can I ask you something? Ms...
Call me Taylor. Just Taylor. And yes, a cutie like you can ask me anything.
I am not comfortable with a brain calling me...
My standards are low, but holy shit!
Okay, Taylor.
You have to be the first person I've met that didn't go, okay, just Taylor.
Nah, too easy. Actually, though, you are a brain in a jar, right?
Oh, I'm realizing my mic's picking up some of the game audio, so I need to change the gain in my thing real quick. I'm sure not a hologram of that, I'm sure. Yep, I'm a bona fide human brain in a jar.
I mean, at least you're aware. So, 2 things. How? Why?
What? Does my handsomeness make you speechless?
You're not something a girl sees every day, and that's saying quite a bit in these parts.
Fear not, for I have a speech prepared for these situations.
Speech.
You're seeing one of the 5 great living bottled brains of the world. We are brains living in conditions that allow us to exist as any other humanoid creature. All while computers in our jars scan our activities. In a slow but steady manner, we are helping the world understand the inner workings of nature's most complex computer.
I'm guessing you prepared that after being asked the same question too many times, huh?
Not out of exasperation or anything like that, mind you. I just wanted to have something thoughtful prepared. Look! Here, I even have a couple of pamphlets with me. You want one?
Sure. What brings one of our world's 5 brains in jars to this place, though?
Oh, I'm from around here, actually. I just wanted to take a walk for the first time in... quite a bit of time.
Have you come here before?
Sadly, no. Otherwise I'd remember a cute face like yours. Speaking of which, can I have your name?
It's Jill.
Jill? That's a really cute name.
Thank you. Say, weren't you scared of going outside today? What with all the commotion around?
It didn't stop you from coming here either, did it?
Yeah, you're right.
It's gonna take more than cryptic but ominous news to stop me. As we open up with time to go to our 9 to 5.
You're awfully energetic. Did you know that?
Sorry, does that bother you?
No, not at all. Just that I figured a brain in the jar wouldn't be so... happy.
While I was alive, my body got to a point where there wasn't much I could do. This new state of existence allows me to accomplish more than I ever could before. Plus, I'm doing something that'll help people in the long run. Wouldn't you be happy?
I wonder...
Do you want to make me happy, Jill?
Depends on what it takes.
Don't worry, just give me a beer.
Alright, then yeah, I'll make you happy. 1 beer to make Taylor happy. Here, a beer.
Ah yes, no matter what happens, beer's always good.
It's interesting, though. Just yesterday I was talking to a client about brain uploads.
You were?
Yeah, we were talking about how even if you upload your brain, you'd still be here.
I've thought about that too. Do you think the you in the cybernetic environment would feel like she was indeed transferred? Like, would she remember everything? Like waking up someplace else and so on?
That's an interesting question. I was actually thinking earlier about being able to transfer someone's brain into a Lulem.
One of the brains is being used in such an experiment, actually. They can make a functional Lulem. Unfortunately, the wiring and other such stuff makes it look more creepy than anything. I can't believe we looped all the way back around to animatronics, guys. They aren't transferring his identity or anything, just wiring him to a body.
The Lulems get a little quirky at night.
Oh, honey. You know the Lulems get a little quirky at night.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. You'd think someone would rather do that than float around exposed in a jar.
I have to admit the whole brain thing does look creepy. But the body I'm telling you about is just uncanny looking. I mean, he's a boy, but his body's all purple and everything.
Speaking of uncanny, how did you feel when you saw yourself like this for the first time?
It was quite a shock, actually. It didn't last too long, though. I was never too attached to my body.
Well, now you definitely aren't.
Later in my life, that was almost literal.
Okay.
You know what the downside is to this body? I can't get drunk.
If you want to call that a downside...
If you wanted to drink alcohol for the taste, there are many alternatives. Drunkenness is part of the whole experience. True. And also true on the find alternatives, people. Drink a smoothie or so. I'm telling you, a lot of my friends could drink a lot less if they just drink smoothies.
Please drink responsibly.
Yes, unlike me next week during my birthday where I'm getting absolutely plastered and nobody can stop me.
Why, though? Lilim can get drunk with no problem.
Yeah, but in their case, their brain's a computer attached to their body. Hi Kappa, welcome to chat tonight. Getting drunk causes their brains to reduce the input speed to their bodies. Depending on the model, their drunk subroutine may throw in a different behavioral cycle even. It's hard to get drunk when the whole point of you being in a jar is figuring out exactly how you work.
Yeah, you're right.
Thank you again for making it, Kappa. And yeah, my day's been pretty good. You said your day's just been fine enough too, yeah?
Yeah, it's been pretty
Yeah,
good.
but don't worry. Once again, thank you for making it on by. But if you said you're tired yourself, Kappa, go ahead and work. Go ahead and chill. There's no obligation to have to chat. I just want you to relax just as much as we are, right? Your support's always nice.
Indeed. I feel like this is Jamie we're about to run into.
I think that's almost colors more. Oh well. Just click on and we'll see.
We can see. Oh, it is.
Okay, yeah. Hey,
Oh.
Jill.
Alma.
Alma. Where's the courtesy one would expect from plebeian bar staff?
Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? Happy?
Not when you put it that way. Why, hello there, beautiful. Why, hello there, young lady. What? You hurt my feelings with that, darling. Sorry. You don't see talking disembodied brains every day. I mean, I did work a summer in Willow maintenance, but even then, those were talking heads. Oh, don't worry about it. At least you're not running or fainting. Also, Cap immediately responds with, I want to watch to a chill stream of funny YouTube videos at night when I can't sleep. And then followed by laughing my ass off, Cruzy, at the Alma hula. I need the Cruzy noise compilation. Your name was Alma, right? I'm Taylor. Nice to meet you, Taylor. Say, Alma, can I buy you a drink? Sorry, I only date people who are at least 50% organic. And have at least one face. I just know what to strive for then. Just kidding. It made me happy to make you happy by buying you a drink. Does that bother you? I guess if Jill is the bartender, I don't have a problem with that. Awesome. I'll pay for your next drink then.
What will you have?
I'll have a cobalt velvet.
And you, Taylor?
I'm fine, actually. You're gonna have me drink alone? I don't want to drink that much.
Okay, then. Let's make a Cobalt Velvet, straight from Taylor to Alma.
Kappa in chat says, I wish I found the streams earlier, but better late than never. I mean, like, my stream time's already stuffed enough, and I already had to restart stream once, because my internet said I was dropping 40 to 60% on my frames. It's all good, and you already know my YouTube channel, Kappa. You can check the VODs at there anytime, and once again, 6 PM alternating days is when these videos are coming out. Granted, the backlog's already starting until August for these streams, but that's better more than anything.
Oh, it's this drink!
Yeah, I've served this to you enough, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Hope you enjoy it. You know, you've been nicer to me these past minutes than at least 3 guys have been in the past year. Judging from the way you two talk, I'm guessing you've been a client here for a while now, right? Only for about half a year or so, if memory serves right. Really? One would think it's been longer.
It feels like it's been longer.
Shut up. You love me and you know it. Yeah, Ein. You love me and you know it. No comment, I see. So, you just started coming here and that was it? Well, the first time I came here, the other guy... speaking of which, where's Pablo?
Gillian.
Archimedes.
Dunno. Adventuring or something.
Anyway, the other guy served me the first time I was here. Nothing unusual over there. The next time I showed up, Jill here was the one servicing, and... I don't know. I feel like she just gets me. There's this... chemistry. We click.
We click, she says.
The fact that I feel more chemistry with her than with many other people is kind of sad, though. It's always good to see a nice friendship. Sadly, it's getting late and I've gotta go. I'll leave you two lovely ladies alone. See ya. Bye.
Please come again.
You look
Preferably with a body next time.
So you're saying you do potentially want to date the Bray 9?
No.
Kappa in chat says, I started watching your streams earlier, or as in last month. Everyone wants a piece of cruisy pie, followed by uwu? Well, I don't mind being called cruisy pie at all, and that's really cute as always, but I've been streaming for... I've been a VTuber for... It's actually gonna be four years now, with... Well, technically, I started my first stream ever was, I think, June 28th when I was doing my VODs. But I celebrate my first stream anniversary and my birthday together on July 24th, so no worries, Kappa. Everybody's had their train on, watching me jumping back around every now and then or so. Fact is, I got to meet you now, got to meet you at MomoCon. You're still here, so whatever you can make up, it's always sweet to see, and there's no pressure from us going back and forth as friends. Yeah? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah! That Taylor sure was nice.
A bit weird at first, though. Apparently one of 5 brains being studied by scientists or something. There's a summary of it in this pamphlet.
Well, let's see. Oh yeah, I've heard of them before. Can't believe I actually met one.
Say, Alma, how many people are there in your family? Just curious.
Well, aside from my mom and dad, we're 4 sisters and 1 brother. Funnily enough, we all have names that start with the first 5 letters in the alphabet.
So you're the eldest one?
No, I'm actually the middle kid.
Huh? I need that brain to come back. I need to replace mine because it just stopped working.
Wow, can you not count the alphabet?
Why is the... You're the middle kid, but your name starts with an A.
I can't believe you skipped over my in charge. Don't think too much about it. I never said the order of what did our ages. My sister Charlotte is the eldest one, then there's Diana just before me. Then comes Ava at the bottom, lies Bella. Sorry, the youngest is Bernardo.
You've never been alone, I'm guessing.
Can't complain about that, I guess. It helps that we were never 5 in the same house. By the time Evita and Bernie were born, Diana and Charlotta had already moved. Speaking of family, today I came across because I needed a break from everything that's been going on with them.
Do you live with them?
No, but Evita and Bernie do. Not to mention I visit them almost every day. Anyway, my second oldest sister, Diana, just separated from her husband. It's not even been a week, but she's already got some other guy in her bed. She left her kid with her husband's parents and pretty much forgot about them. Never mind the fact that they need to go to school and all that.
damn.
Diana's life has always been messy, but these days she's really making it big. She wants time for herself, to live her life. She didn't think about that when she married that guy at 20. She didn't think about that when marrying a guy she had only known for like 3 months.
You should take your own advice.
Hey, I'd never marry someone who'd catch my attention so quickly, okay? Sure, there was at one time when it almost happened, but I blame the damn studio kiss cam.
Kiss cam?
I was going out with a guy my little sister introduced me to. Seems he was her friend's brother or something. We went out a couple of times and he invited me to a basketball game. The mood was nice, but then later, the kiss cam focused on us and instead of kissing me, he proposed. I almost got caught in the mood and accepted.
Huh. So I take it you rejected him in a stadium on the fucking kiss cam.
Really quick, Kappa says, "Oh god, I felt that. There's always stuff going on with my faults." Having family is always great, but in a healthy amount. Same with friends, is my opinion on it. Because I love my faults too, but sometimes you can have enough of them family-wise, you know? Also says, "Thanks again. Having a friend so overtly sweet and caring is a nice feeling." I take my role as the extrovert, resident extrovert, in 99% of my friend groups very seriously, which means if I can perk up people and have them smile and be happy, and sometimes not always being annoyed with my energy, then that's all I can do to have somebody know that they are being cared for. Isn't that right, my little Ein?
Sure, we can go with that.
Okay. We went out for like 3 weeks. I don't know. Maybe he wanted to get in my pants with the whole sets on the wedding night line. But I, honest to God, can't understand why he thought it would be a good idea.
That sounds too convoluted, you know. Proposing and waiting for the wedding night just for sex.
Never underestimate the lengths a man is willing to go to get you in their bed. I've seen more convoluted plots over the years.
I'm feeling tempted to ask, but I'll pass. Want anything else?
Oh, what's that bottle?
Oh, yeah, it's just some rum a client gave me yesterday.
A gift? What did you do?
A good enough service, I'm guessing.
Cache. Huh. Interesting name.
What does it mean?
Cache is the name of the chieftain in some native tribes.
I see. Do you want me to serve you some of this?
I'll pass. I don't have too many good memories when rum's involved. Get me a fringe weaver instead, will you?
Alrighty. I wonder what's up with her and rum. Anyways, let's just give her a fringe weaver. 1 Adelheid and 9 Karma Tree. Damn, okay.
Yep. We love the fringe weaver in this house. Too bad I don't.
Oh, that's 10. That's 10.
Wow, great stuff, Fine. I'm back now. You didn't miss too much. It's just that Oma asked about rum, Kappa, and then just went with the fringe weaver instead.
There we go.
Once again, of course, the videos will be on YouTube, and the VOD is quicker than the entire video, which I'm sectioning out. Once again, if I want to get a month of backlog for if I do get my vacation request approved in September, then I need to space these videos out. Quite frankly,
Yeah.
algorithm-wise, 20 to 30-minute videos do better than 40 above, so it's better for me to segment things by customer, you know? Makes things easier for people to digest without being overwhelmed by content. Because especially since I'm a daily uploader, it's easier if I can pump out, yeah, it's 4 shorter videos, but people can easily digest saying, yeah, it's a 5 to 10 minute video, I'll watch that, rather than, oh, it's a 40-minute Summoning Soul documentary. I will have to get back to that sometime, you know?
Alrighty. 1 Fringe Weaver. What kind of memories do you have with rum?
Nothing you need to worry about. That's funny it almost says that, because I have real good memories with rum myself.
Ditto. Okay.
Alright, now's my turn to ask questions. Well, let me ask this out of character real quick as well. Did I tell you my rum story when I was in the Philippines?
Where you got, like, absolutely smashed and you were trying to take pictures?
Okay, for the stream side, the first time I went drinking was when I was first legal in the Philippines vacationing. My cousins took me out to a dive bar. I think it was just whiskey sour that they started me on, but I remember because I have a picture in my phone, a few pictures, two of them. One is a selfie of me posing with it, and then the other one is a picture of just the whiskey sour on the table, but it's so shakily taken, like trail cam footage, because I was so on the rocks that day already. Fast forward like 4 years later, I'm vacationing again in the Philippines. I'm with my sister and a few others or so. We go to a dive bar after dinner or so. I get a nice combination that was like white rum, dark rum, coconut rum, everything like that or so. And without realizing it, just because I want to, savor the moment, I do the same thing again. If I take a picture of me in a selfie with, it's like of me posing in a selfie with my drink, and then the next picture over is a shakily taken picture of the drink on the table. Because I was on the rocks again.
At this point, it's just tradition.
It's going to be tradition if I get the request approved. Because that is hilarious that when I was looking back on it the day after, it's like, wait a second. Did I literally, without even thinking about it, recreate the same thing?
I remember you pointing that out to me whenever we were drinking at Valhalla one night.
Oh my goodness. It's so funny, dude. Holy crap.
About what?
What kind of family is your family? This is
It's
a
a
James
family.
BGM Kappa. So, yeah, the Valhalla soundtrack's a pretty universal one that you hear a lot in, like, both just, I feel, documentaries I see all the time, or just casual people using it.
Yep. Well, I'm an only child. My mom and my dad split amicably. My mom is a violinist, so she was always away from home with the orchestra. I spent most of my time with my dad, my aunt, and my grandpa. Aside from that, I'd say my childhood was quite uneventful.
I mean, I was about to say, like, going back to things, yeah, Ein uses the Opera GX Valhalla browser, for crying out loud. Huh. Didn't you get something like your mom's artistic vein or something?
I played the violin until I was around 16, I think.
What made you stop?
I don't know. I just kind of said, that's it, one day, and stopped.
What about cousins or the rest of your family?
I see very little of them, actually. Mainly because my dad moved away from most of them. Most of my mom's family live in France to boot.
So your mom's French.
Yep.
Can you speak French?
I'm not gonna even attempt.
Mon douceur espoir d'anglais.
Thank you.
I took French classes in high school, but the most I can really say is Je ne sais pas, je ne parle en françois.
Yeah,
You know
I'm
what
not
that
gonna
means, Ein?
even attempt to, what?
Je ne sais pas, I don't know. Je ne parle, I do not speak en françois, French.
You know what? That's good enough. Good enough.
Ooh, what does that mean?
Rubbish? I don't know. I can't speak French. I did try though, but college started and I stopped taking classes. Funny thing, I actually have a cousin from my mom's side that lives close by. But you'll be hard-pressed to make me spot him in a crowd.
You're kinda lucky, you know? All of my mom's side of the family lives here. The chances of me meeting someone I'm related to on the street are ridiculously high.
But yeah, that's the primer on my family. Nothing too interesting, sadly.
Your mom's a French violinist, and you call that uninteresting?
I'm wondering if your family has ever made a fuss about you being a hacker.
Hacker makes it sound too exotic. It's like if I told you a mixologist.
Please don't. Ever. Sounds like something somebody would say to make bartenders sound sophisticated.
See? I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm a security consultant. People want to find flaws in the security of their systems, and I do my best to pinpoint where it breaks. Be it which city or anywhere else in the world, they need security, I'm their woman.
You've told quite a few stories about cracking into databases to retrieve info, like some sort of mercenary, though.
That doesn't change the fact that hacker is not the best term to use. Makes the whole thing sound illegal when it's actually an honest job.
It ain't much, but it's honest work.
I mean, it actually is. And considering how many of our friends have gotten their Discord server, Discord profiles hacked. People, please have two-factor authentication. Please change your password. I am not kidding, because the fact is, like, even with two-factor authentication, just have a strong email password as well, because you're using that on the daily, and if you aren't changing that, I am taking this 100% serious, because I haven't lost my accounts, thank goodness. I do not want to lose any of my accounts, because even though I don't have anything tied to them, monetary-wise, or at my Discord, I haven't bought anything in the shop, I use my email so much for daily and personal and business stuff. Do not skimp on security, people, please.
For real. Didn't you tell me you once secured some incriminating pics from a guy's cell phone?
Mostly honest job. Sheesh.
What made you become a hacker, by the way?
I've always been a sucker for puzzles. Even as a kid, I always had a Sudoku or crossword with me. But at some point, they started feeling kinda samey. So, when I started college, I took a course on system security. It felt like the kind of puzzle I was looking for. I mean, there are all kinds of things involved in breaching net security. You need to attack the stuff from different angles. And it's something that that's always evolving. The whole point of everything is to strengthen security. Every time you think you've got the gist of it, they change everything. So it's kind of like an always evolving puzzle. A puzzle I hope to make harder at that.
Huh. I didn't think about it that way.
It is less actiony than what movies make it out to be, though. Have a good night, Calvin. Thank you for coming. No real-time frantic typing. Nothing like that. Still, seeing my code break through something, it's an amazing feeling.
Will you have anything else?
I'll have a classy drink. Any classy drink.
Here goes nothing.
Imagine if just going up to bars like that would just be easy instead of just being like, what? Just tell us what you want, or I'm not serving you.
Okay, she already. Okay, let me remember. She had a cobalt velvet, a fringe weaver,
and that's it so far.
Yeah. Classy drinks.
Classy.
So we could either give her a bad touch, Brantini, or Mercury
Jill
glass.
IRL. Well, Brantinis are almost favorite.
Sweet, classy hat. Yeah. Let's hit her up with a Brantini.
Yeah, I've definitely heard these chats before. Yeah, Kappa. I will say, one thing I was thinking about is Wednesday night. So, once again, July 24th, when it's my birthday, I was giving out birthday invites to join in VR for when I'm gonna go drinking. I've told you, Ein. I've told Z and Alex and a few other ROs that. Thinking about inviting Zoe, of course, but I was also thinking about just making it an open Discord night in mine, and just inviting my community for whoever just wants to see me get out, you know? That was something potentially as an idea, but I don't know who would actually bite on that, you know? So I might just keep it to immediate friends, close enough. Like, IRLs, I mean. But I'll play it by ear. It's my e-girl birthday. I do what I please.
Here.
Bravo! You made me very happy.
Woohoo. I guess.
Yeah, you're welcome for that tip, Ein. You know, sometimes I feel like you know me better than all the guys I've been with.
I feel compelled to ask how many guys you've been with.
If we're talking about serious, long-lasting relationships, just a handful. Kappa also says, yes, you slay, E-Tween, yes! Casual dating and one-night stands, on the other hand.
Why do that? Why go through so many people?
Hey, it's not like I take every guy I see to bed. Who do you take me for?
You know what I mean.
Yeah. That's, something I don't have an answer to, actually. Maybe I'm just a romantic that loves having someone to cuddle with. Maybe I just get lonely. Maybe there's a deep-seated psychological reason behind it all. Maybe I'm just horny. Whatever the case, I just kind of feel like it's a quest I shouldn't give up on yet.
Well, it's not like I'm too different. Until recently, I too had a streak of one-night stands. I can't relate.
Really? What made you stop?
Reasons.
What is it? Tell me.
Maybe later. It's time for my break. Come with me.
Huh? Why, can't I stay here away from the cold?
I don't trust you. You could fit a bottle between those tits of yours and nobody would know.
Why not just say, please come and let's keep talking at the back of the bar?
You got the message. Now, come.
Guide me then.
Boss, I'm taking my break. Call me if anyone comes in.
Sure.
Kappa goes, oh, they fucking.
Oh, they fucking.
Kappa also says,
Alrighty.
dang, I wish I relate to wishing somebody to cuddle with. We could all use a lot of physical affection, people, and that's why, once again, if I get to
True.
meet either of you in person, I already did hug you, Kappa, as much as I could, and I'm gonna hug you on when I get to meet in person.
Cold. See, Jill, there are some things that me and Jill can relate on, and then there are some things that just kind of fall apart.
I mean, well, at the very least you found a good role model. Maybe I'll have you serve me on my birthday, Ein.
I mean, I can do that.
could?
Now that I've gotten into the gist of mixing and making drinks and all that stuff, I could.
Yeah,
I could
and then I'll
very
give you
well.
the midnight bar menu that I use, which is about like 8 times bigger than the one here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, but next time you're getting a big hot cruisy. Oh, we are going to, girl, Kappa. You know that we're trying to line up our Toho shoot, our Toho stuff. So if I can, and I'd love to, like, we are going to have a photo shoot to ourselves, not just a Toho one. All right, we're going to get a nice duo shoot or whatever we can, and we're gonna hang out. We need to just do more, because I only got to see you at the Toho cab. But we need to just go to Artist Alley and everything like that, and just have a day to ourselves.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. It sure is chilly out there.
It's kind of refreshing.
That hobo out there seems like a nice guy.
Billy Vine? Yeah, he's a cool guy. Very respectful. Apparently he got into some legal trouble and that's why he's like that.
Really?
He could also just be a very nice crackhead, though.
So, are you gonna tell me?
What?
Why did you stop having one-night stands and all that?
I started working here. I don't know. After I started working here, I felt like I didn't need to do that anymore. Maybe I was just lonely?
Aw, how cute. Oh, kawaii Grekto.
I also got fed up with everyone complaining about me smoking on the bed.
You're gonna burn the bed with that.
Yeah.
If you ever need a hug, just let me know. You don't need one-night stands for that. You left me thinking, though. What's your thing? You know, your fetish.
Who the hell starts a conversation like that? I just got back from break!
Joe, we've been friends before your break, so I think I'm comfortable to ask. I mean, well, that's the spice of life, Kappa. If we can hang out, of course, but we'll find time, you know? It's just, we'll get it, like, we only get an annual time of year to see each other, basically, you know? So, gotta make the most if we can. You strike me as the kind to have an overpower fetish of sorts. Yeah, honestly, like, the fact that I'm gonna be cutting this video for YouTube, though, yeah. Who starts this conversation 2 minutes into the YouTube video?
Overpower fetish tags domination loss.
So, do you like that? You wanna feel totally swayed by someone, have consensual yet forceful sex with your partner. So, did I hit bullseye?
You have quite the imagination, girl.
That's the most non-answer. Oh, baby!
Oh no!
Honey, some service here.
I'm here. Don't scream.
Oh, were you two hanging at the back of the bar? What kind of stuff were you doing?
Just talking.
Is that what they call it these days? Oh, they...
What do you want?
Something soft. Something sweet. No alcohol, please.
Wouldn't it be the same if you just grabbed the soda from the vending machine?
But I like you. Do you dislike my presence so much?
Okay, alright, so full stop, real talk. Cruzy, these two are just you. These are both your personalities mixed into one. I hate this so much. Why does this resonate between us so well?
I mean,
If you say.
I was about to say, if you get me in the rot soon enough, we'll see next week. The friends will really get to see. These are the two sets of Cruzy for real? Okay, Kappa, in that case, can you make Wednesday night? Next Wednesday night, then, for my birthday. I think I will have it in my Discord then, and then, yeah. Just open invite for VR chat or just to see, and you'll really get to see me on the rots.
Dorothy wants something sweet and alcohol-free. With optional karmatrine. Alright, here.
Yeah! More friends!
Here, like you asked.
See? You don't get this kind of treatment from vending machines. It'll probably be at like night, like 8 to 10 p.m. is a bot, and I'll go all night probably, Kappa. Unless you're Lawrence. But he has this weird idea that good service is the same as selling lukewarm cans of cola.
Lawrence?
A friend of mine. He's a vending machine.
I see.
Do you not have any vending machine friends, Ein?
Now that you mention it, there is this one vending machine in Cyberpunk in Night City.
Okay, Night City boy.
Oh fuck! What was the name? What was his name? Brendan. It was Brendan.
Oh, but how impolite of me. Huh? I'm lovely, and my name's Dorothy. Dorothy Hayes. Nice to meet you. Kappa says, now I'm thinking of that reincarnated as a vending machine manga. Oh yeah, I can't believe that Isekai has gone to that point where a vending machine in a damn dungeon is an actual plot. Oh, I'm Alma. The pleasure's mine. Dorothy, you say? Yep. Why? Nothing. I guess I've heard about you before. Really? What kind of stuff? Tell me, tell me! Mostly about your... fuckiness. And here I was thinking it was because I'm a sets worker. So much for trying to be subtle. Hey, I take pride in my job. Otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. I think I got an anime adaptation. The vending machine anime got a manga got an anime adaptation. And I know so much slice of life that deserves that slot more. I mean, you go Japan, I suppose, but seriously, that's our bar? I guess if we had to fill the Trust Isekai quota. Isn't it dangerous? I know how to take care of myself, thank you very much. Where do you work, Alma? Oh, I remember this. I'm a hacker. Really? A full-fledged hacker? Not the kind that sees a computer logged into some account and just goes, "That's hacking, right?" No, of course not. I've always been curious about how being a hacker works. Do you just start typing really fast while waiting for something to happen? No. I can explain, but I don't know if you'd get it. We won't know until you try, right? Last time I said that, I had to jam this plastic replica of a halogen light up a grown man's ass.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's just a plug.
It was a success! Kappa says, Jesus, Oma has all the riz tonight. Yeah, she kinda does. Okay then. Let me try to explain in general how it works. Let's say I have to retrieve information from a company's database. Alright. First, I do some research on the target. OS, servers, how the information is stored and all that. There's been a couple of occasions where I had to go in blind, but they're the exception rather than the rule. First, I secure things from my side. I start working behind proxies. Hey, that's me, Proxy! Websites, and through other more vulnerable computers I find on the way. Fun side story, with Zenwa Zone Zero out, the fact that, you know, operators are called proxies, and all, you know, the official accounts are like, hey, proxies and everything like that. Once again, I've already been tagged accidentally through some posts, and I'm like, guys, I'm not even playing with Zenwa Zone Zero. Come on. I know my last name's Proxy, but come on! Uh-huh.
Imagine they come out with a banner and there's a character named called Chartreuse.
Honestly, it's like when Fontaine came out for Genshin, Fontaine is based on France, and we got Chevreuse, remember?
Yeah.
There's Chevreuse, and I'm Chartreuse, and I got tagged on that as well, dude! After that, I start testing the networks. I go through the basic protocols, try known exploits, as long as they don't trigger an alarm. Once I've tested the ground, the fun starts. I go through all the security protocols and what to bypass them. Sometimes I have to look deeper into the code for the password itself.
Okay, so you see the look in Dorothy's eyes. All of this information is going in one ear and completely out the other. I can go ahead and guarantee that.
Cruzy is this close to becoming an official Hoyo character. I hope that they get me right. I like, honestly, for the sake of all the Hoyo drama right now, and also with me being Filipino RL, I would love if I could be a rep, and also be the first actual bigger tan rep that's not just Xinyan, if I'm like Genshin rep. If I'm Zenwas, they already have representation, at least there to an extent. But come on, people, like, okay, a side story again. The current Hoyoverse drama is so stupid. As in, like, company stupid, not community stupid. They are 100% right in their outrage. And, like, come on, people. Like, when it comes to, for me, on the VTubing side, it's funny to say, it's like, I've gotten fan work from some of my IRL friends to where, it's cruisy, but, you know, tan skin. Or I say tan, that's a bad way to put it. Like, brown skin, like me, Filipino. And I fucking love that, because that's great. Thing is, like, when I first started VTubing, I didn't think about, you know, representing myself, and I wish if I could go back in time, I would do so with, you know, actual representative skin, because there's Filipino VTubers like Naruto that represent that very well, but, and it was just like, you know, I've held this cruisy design all the time throughout my, you know, my entire streaming career, I feel. So that's just how, like, even before streaming, if I played a girl, I'd just, my tag was Cruiser, I just played a cute blonde girl. So it just kind of carried over and I didn't think about representation. But I feel like that's kind of like both the afterthought from a lot of people. It's like a few other famous Filipino VTubers. So like, Millie Parfait from Niji Sanji. There's, actually, Gerard from Hollow Stars is Filipino as well. Before she retired, Lurica Channel, an indie VTuber, was also Filipino. All of them are, you know, white models. But they still gladly show their flags, show their representation, and you just didn't, like, at least for me, when I designed Cruzy, I didn't think about representation at the time. And I don't feel like I want to go through a redesign just because it's who Cruzy's just been the same enough for me. But I gladly love representation. And like, funny enough, with me working on my Cruzy Rabbit and Steel mod, I was debating back and forth on if I should make 2 versions of myself, since there's multiple skin slots of just, you know, one myself and then one with more tan skin. Just because I want to have my own artist representation for myself, you know? But getting back to in one ear, out the other Dorothy, as you were saying, I see. Then, when I'm finally in, I go and retrieve user privileges. After that, I go and try to become a super user and get what I need. How do you do that? Well, there are a couple of ways. I can use a pre-made program to hack into an already existing account. I can use info someone already gave me. But the usual way is using a buffer overflow. Buff? What happens next? What happens next? I create a backdoor in the system before leaving and covering my chats. I can't handle it anymore! Homa, hack me! Hack me like you've never hacked anything before!
I'm sorry!
Make my buffer overflow. Create a backdoor in me. Escalate your user privileges. Find flaws in my security. Ein, you are dying on the inside. I can hear that. Sorry, I got carried away.
No shit, what happened?
Well, as Kappa put it, she is dead ass climaxing on the spot. Have you seen those movies or books where a couple does something like paint a picture or cook? But they make it sound like they're having sex instead. Suggestive scenes, yeah? Well, that whole thing was kind of like that for me.
She's got a wild imagination.
Really? I guess humans don't really get it because their minds don't upload to networks or anything. But trust me, if you recorded yourself giving a really detailed explanation in a really sexy voice, you'd make millions. Honey Willem are an unexplored market. I see. Oh, it's like my ride's here.
Your ride?
Yep, my brother-in-law came to look for me.
Is it alright to ask that from him?
It's okay. I've known him since preschool. It just so happened that he got married to my sister. Hey Dorothy, you need a ride? Can you drop me by 3rd Street? Sure, it's on the way. Yay! I'll take your offer then. Bye, honey! Later, Jill.
Take care. The street seems noisy. Oh, a client. Hello, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get?
Oh, this mother...
Oh.
Oh, now it's your
What's
turn.
this question mark looking forehead ass?
Kappa said they had ads. Did I miss any lesbian moments? Dorothy just suggested that Alma could record ASMR for Horny Willem and make millions, and then they went off together because Alma's brother-in-law came on, and Dorothy was like, hey, can you drop me by 3rd Street? Yeah, it's on the way. Bye, honey. Bye, Jill. Yeah, Ein, how'd you enjoy 2 sides of me?
They were sides. They were
I know,
sides,
Ein, I can be a lot, but you can just say you want me any other time.
Sorry, I've got a client.
Yeah, you gotta play him too, you know?
I know. I'm trying to figure out how I approach this.
Think like Shakespearean failed actor.
Oh god, this is gonna be great. Such a small yet comfortable place. Truly, an oasis of spiritual drinks in the midst of the suburban desert. A place where lost and corrupt souls can gather to forget their troubles for a
You
while.
are nailing the voice so much.
A
Oh
nest
my
where
god.
everyone from the most pathetic scum to the vilest trash junkie can just sit to kill their insides. Truly, a real persona non grata. That's Latin for mysterious place, by the way. I'm so smart and philosophical. Alright, we got ourselves a persona non grata here.
Kappa says,
What will you have then?
Oh, no, I'm just imagining I'm trying not to pull their hair out.
17. Excuse me? I said 17. 7 plus 10. What does that mean? What does it mean to you? Just to be sure, 17 is about the drink you want, right? Only if you want it to be. 17? The hell does that mean?
Alright, Ein. Have fun!
I'm gonna assume it's the number of mixture items.
Well, can you find a drink that has 17?
10... 3, 4, 5, 6... 10... 6, 7...
That's 7, not the teen.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... 5... Wait a second.
What's your thought process, Ein?
Does he want a... No, because if it's a double blue fairy, then it'll be twice the... Okay, let me look through everything first.
Sure.
Okay.
While you do that, I'll actually use the restroom since you're gonna be here for a second.
Alrighty. Let's see. 5, 10... Okay, that's 6 with optional Karmatrine. 3, 6... This is also Fluffy Dream. Let me see. It's 10. That's just 4 there. 3, 6, 9, 10. 5, 6. Mars Blast.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. Still trying to figure this out.
I mean...
6, 8, 9.
You said you had a client to deal with. Well, you're dealing with it. Welcome to customer service, idiot!
This is awful. This is actually awful. If I wanted to deal with customer service, that would work my 9 to 5.
I love how you aced Stella's cryptid orders before, and now it's just, what the fuck is 17?
What is 17?
What the hell is a kilometer? God bless America.
You beat me by 1 second. I was about to make that joke. Okay, 17. What the hell does it mean? No, it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be any of those.
Well, walk me through your thought process again. What do you think it could be? Any theories?
Okay, 17 could either be the total ingredients for the drink, or optionally, it could just be the price.
Kappa in chat says Forever 17. Wasn't that with the Zac Efron movie or whatever it was?
17. Yeah, it was 17 again. Or something like that.
17 again, I think is what it was.
How did I remember that? I hate this! This music is not helping me.
I mean, you can change the music any time. I can just imagine Jill just tearing her hair out. Meanwhile, shut up! Nobody's speaking.
Okay. This is already 5. If I double it, it'll be 10, and then the optional Karmatrine could make 17. Fuck it, we're just gonna go with the Blue Fairy.
Okay.
If he doesn't like it, well, he shouldn't have been, you know... He shouldn't have been cryptic with his drink, requests, so... That is entirely on him.
Fair enough, then.
Okay, explain. The total of ingredients here add up to 17. Beautiful. And what brings you here, Mr... I'm Armandio. Virgilio Armandio.
You also...
I introduced myself using the Asian order because that's a lot more polite.
You did get it right, by the way, Ein. Congratulations.
How? Okay, you know what? I guessed, but sure, okay. Right. And I came here looking for an otherworldly experience. I was passing by and saw this place called Valhalla. I want to see the souls of resting warriors, the wounded spirits and noble souls. The Golden Hall full of never-ending banquets, the lively Valkyries looking over them. We have some arcade machines on the corner.
Kappa in chat also says, this MFer eats pizza with a fork. True!
No. You're taking me too literally. You see, I'm being poetic. I'm giving a mystical air to a mundane affair. I wanted to see drunk people. I wanted to see waitresses and food. I wanted to see the bar in all of its decadent glory. Well, you're out of luck. Today's been quite the slow day. Not that I'm very surprised, given how things have been going in the streets, though. Humans are a nasty bunch, that much is true. Making a ruckus, coming at each other, but that's to be expected for the only mammal to kill its own. I'm no zoologist, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Oh yeah? Then give me an example, not zoologist bartender. Like I said, I don't know exact details, I just know that isn't right.
Imagine if this guy was secretly a villain, Kappa says. Wouldn't that be crazy?
If memory serves me right, if once a lion takes over a pride, every cub born from another lion is killed or something. Pfft, takes over a pride? You can't take over pride. Pride isn't a tangible thing. This motherfucker is not educated. God.
How
is
was he
this
died
how
on the
bad-
inside playing him?
You need to stop making things up, not zoologist bartender. But going back on topic, do you know what the number 17 means? The atomic number of chlorine? No, and Chloe is not a name. Chloe is a name, not a number, you know. The group where halogens are in the periodic table. Stop making up words like halogens, periodic, and table. Okay then, I give up. 17 is us. Every human has 17 pairs of chromosomes. That number is the whole foundation of you and me. It's 23. What is? Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, not 17. Well, they're both primal numbers, so it's the same idea.
Kappa in chat says, I hate this guy, Lamau.
Primal.
You can hear the disdain.
Do you want anything else? I'd like a single plum floating in perfume, served in a man's hat. Okay. He wants a plum, floating, perfume, and a... Son of a bitch.
Oh, Ein, how are you gonna pull this one out of the hat?
Plum, perfume, floating.
You're going crazy. Oh, I'm so happy.
Okay, it's. No.
No immediate thoughts?
Ah.
I'm not trying to egg you on. It's your playthrough. I'm sorry.
So, plum, perfume. So, I'm thinking plums are sweet, perfume is kind of classy. So,
So what about the son of a bitch?
Okay. Bad Touch, Brantini, Cobalt Velvet, Fringe Weaver, Mercury Blaster, classy. Is it a Brantini? I mean, he seems like a smug asshole! I'm gonna go with a Brantini! Fuck it!
Sure.
I mean, it seems
I mean,
accurate.
are you settling on this, or do you think you have a better option?
I don't even care anymore! This dude is the fucking asshole. That doesn't look like a plum floating in perfume. Okay. Okay, sweet, classy.
Listen, says Chappa. All right, I'll hold Ein off on making something if you got an idea. Why not slip some cleanser into the drink? Hello, this is a BTC bar. We can't do that.
Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, we can make him so drunk he can't remember
Give
his
him a
name.
little tots of shit. I mean, I guess you could.
Okay. All right. Let's look over. Let's look over the drinks again.
Yep.
That's Brantini, Cobalt Velvet, French Weaver, and Mercury Blast.
You're trying to sort it by the type or by the flavor, by the name.
A mix of both.
Just going by your tabs.
Brantini's really the only one that mixes sweet and classy. But what if it's what if it's I hate this dude.
No, don't bottle up your feelings about it. Let it out for the stream to hear, yeah?
Okay, my thoughts are right here. Jill could not have said it better. This guy is a son of a bitch. All right, fuck it. We're just gonna give him a Brantini. He's a smug asshole.
Alrighty.
No. All right. I hate this. I hate this so much.
Oh my goodness.
There! Hold on, what? Oh, I didn't expect you to be able to deliver it, you know. What? I asked you for an impossible order to prove the feebleness of the human condition.
No matter what you do, you'll never have all the answers and resources you need. You can make as many drinks as you want, but you'll never be able to deliver that ridiculous order. You still have to pay for this, you know. Hey, bartender, have you ever thought about death?
How?
What if we're already dead? Both of us.
What?
What tells you I even existed before I entered that door? How can you assure me that this reality is real and we're not, in fact, in heaven or hell all along? What if everything up to this point is just some stupid story written by an unemployed 20-something in his room?
I could punch you to make you feel reality. I don't care about any of that, actually. This reality's real for me, and that's all that matters.
Such a closed-minded way of seeing things. You need to get away from the factual facts. Open your mind to things beyond your reach. You'll never reach enlightenment if you don't start. The habanero has started! It means the twilight of the gods in German, by the way! Well, you're on your own, bartender. Enjoy your new world order.
What?
A couple of nearby cars exploded, it seems.
Oh, hell. Let me take a look out the window.
Be careful.
I see lots of flashes in the distance. Most likely gunshots.
Jill, come here for a sec.
What?
About 5 gigabytes of reports proving that several White Knight squads have been used to cover. Illegal actions were released to the public by an unknown anarchist group. We're receiving reports of several units going rogue and using their weapons to hunt down anyone they find on the street. Several counter-terrorism forces from neighboring cities have been dispatched in order to subdue the crazed units after a plea from the Vice President. We're still waiting for a declaration from Zaibatsu Corp CEO on the subject, but until then...
Things are ugly in and outside of that bank, it seems.
I'd recommend you stay here tonight. It's too dangerous to even think about going outside.
What if they break in?
They won't. Even then, this bar has quite the security system.
It's just like, I just imagine a fully automated turret just pops out of the ceiling.
And I'll be here protecting you, as an added bonus.
Yeah, I guess I'll stay tonight.
I'll get you the spare mattress I have. Do you mind sleeping in my office?
No, I guess it's fine.
Good. Let's hope everything gets solved by the morning. I'll have Zenkanto on hand, just in case.
The metal bat with nails?
There's nothing that can't bash!
Is that like a pun on freaking Ichigo's Zanbatsu? Say, Gil, for... Hope everything's better by tomorrow.
The fact that I had gunshots also in my actual vicinity at the beginning of this presentation doesn't help this at all.
That's wild.
No, you only made one mistake that day, Ein.
Well, it's not my fault he decided to be so freaking cryptic! Deep breaths. The question mark man can't hurt you anymore. It's now safe to keep playing, it's just not safe to go outside.
Imagine if, like, the first time I see you in real life, I just start talking Shakespearean, and you just deck me in the face.
Cruzy, I will come at you with a steel chair.
Rise and shine.
Morning.
It's 11 a.m. though.
That's morning for me on the weekends, and any other day. How's everything outside?
Still noisy, but forces have been deployed to take care of most of them at least.
How so?
Zaibatsu Court's president is pleading with anyone to stop the road White Knights. Neighboring city forces were deployed quickly and have subdued most of the opposition. There have also been reports of White Knights just freezing, like they were petrified somehow.
You make it sound like some god suddenly decided to put everything in place.
Well, I'm just glad no bullets are flying in and out of the whole building. Sure, there's still some bad apples out, and it's not really safe yet, but it was worse last night. There also seems to be a civilian force lynching any White Knight they spot. So, not only are the White Knights a problem, regular folks are an edge too. Whoa, bad apple, says Kappa. Toho spotted. That's a good catch. Nice stuff.
I wonder if Say is okay. Should we be worried about Gil?
That kid knows how to take care of himself. I'm sure that, well, whatever it is that he's doing, he's safe. Dare I even say safer when he is out there, wherever he is, than here.
I sure hope so. Are we gonna work today?
Nah, things are too nasty right now. Let's take the Sunday off.
Oh, alright.
Say, do you want me to help you get to your apartment?
Actually, yeah, I'd appreciate that.
Okay then. Let me lock things up here and we'll go. We'll grab something for lunch on the way.
Sounds good.
And here we are.
Home sweet home. Thanks a lot. Hey, boss, wanna hang out for a bit?
Hmm?
Yeah, grab a beer, chill out for a bit. Mostly to thank you for helping me.
Well, I don't have much to do anyway. So yeah, sure. I did tell you you should invite me to your apartment sometime, didn't I?
Oh, yeah, you did.
What worries me a bit is that beer always leads to something else.
To more beer?
I was gonna say, to one of us getting to the Spanish announcer's table. But I think we're safe here.
Come on in, then.
Excuse me.
Want one?
Sorry, I don't smoke. Don't mind me though, smoke if you wanna.
Thanks.
Say, how is the chilly weather treating you?
It gets cold from time to time, but nothing the Kotatsu and the heater can't fix. Oh, right, boss. You're not very good with the cold, are you?
You know it.
You didn't bring your jacket here either.
Yeah, I left it at home when going to the bar yesterday. It wasn't that cold, and I didn't expect to spend the night at the bar.
Would you like a sweater or something?
Oh, don't mind me.
I insist. I have this hoodie from some time ago, and it was too big for me.
Kappa says in chat, what does the metaphor mean? The Spanish announcer's table one. Dana might have had a past as a wrestler, so that's probably what she's referencing.
Yep.
Why buy it then?
It was dirt cheap.
Right. Wait, where'd you get this one?
Dunno. Some flea market ages ago. Why?
Nothing. It's just like one I had many years ago.
What happened to it?
Too much use. It just ripped.
I see. You can keep it if you want. I never use it anyway.
We'll see.
Come to think of it, how old are you, boss?
I'm eternally 17! The word 17 is gonna be like a Winter Soldier protocol for you.
I almost saw red for a second.
It's okay, I'm getting my vision back, guys.
Fair enough. 17 plus how much?
17 plus I'd have to cut your tongue out if you knew.
Alright. Let me go change into something more comfortable.
Take your time.
The cat of judgment.
Ah.
Smells like bitch in here.
Say, Jill, there's a blue-eyed mass of black fur going in my general direction.
Oh, that's just for... He's just wary of any new visitors. Cats will be cats, I guess. He'll warm up quickly, though. Just give him time.
He's unusual looking. Blue eyes on a black cat? They usually have green.
Yeah, weird, huh? At first I thought they were like that because he was small, but they never changed. Do you have any pets, boss?
Back at the home we had a bear.
Ah, I see. What?
Good old Bosco. He kept intruders away better than any dog.
Right.
Huh. This picture here isn't something you see every day.
What? Me taking such a sappy pic?
No, a framed picture on printed paper. It's so vintage. Who are these?
That's... The one on the right is Lenore, my ex-girlfriend. The one on the left is Gabrielle, her sister.
Huh. Is this pic recent, or...?
Actually, that one's from 3-4 years ago.
Oh. You look exactly the same.
I'm only 27. What did you expect? That's why they say kids are the ones that get old.
I thought it was recent because you don't usually see people displaying pictures of their exes so openly. Let alone the printed and framed one. Did you two break up on good terms then? You even hesitated a bit when calling her your ex.
Let's just say that everything ended with both of us saying mean things. And me storming out of her house, breaking a couple of things on the way out. We never broke up formally, and I guess I still have feelings for her. I just went away. Haven't said a word since.
Really? It's hard to picture you doing such a thing. You weren't so happy in the pic. Why have her put out like this then?
I just couldn't get my mind off of something that Alma said to me. About missing having the warmth of someone else pressed against your side. Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs. Putting your head in their chest, listening to their breathing as they pet your head. Dozing off, knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. I don't know. I felt nostalgic, then miserable.
Fine, give me head pats. No comment.
Yeah.
I'll get those head pats on my birthday, and you can't turn down a birthday girl. I'll just put this away.
I've been meaning to apologize, but I feel like it's too late now. Whenever I go out, there's this fear in the back of my head that I'll meet her in the street. I just don't know if I could face her again, let alone talk to her. I'd be a mess.
It's never too late to apologize, Jill.
Maybe.
Huh. What's that on the table? What's like an envelope?
It's nothing! Nothing! Now, please give that to me.
Whoa. Alright. I saw nothing, don't worry.
Anyway, let's grab some beers.
Guide me. Damn, you have lots of beer.
Well, the BTC gives me discounts and a point card I can use every time I buy their alcohol. With that, beer is actually the cheapest drink I can get.
Is there any difference between the drinks at the bar and these?
The drinks at the bar are more addictive, flavorful, and also stronger than the ones they sell in stores. And besides, the one in the bar is more of a double IPA. This one is more of a Pilsner.
In English, please.
This one's lighter in color and lighter in flavor.
Ah, don't know. Doesn't taste like a lighter to me. Is this one made with that, what was the name of the base liquid you use at the bar again?
Nutriogenic dichrometrical lidogenol or NDL?
It was a supplement or something, right?
It was an experimental fluid they created to replace water when the Maiden Kiss polluted water supplies. The effects of pollution turned out to be temporary, so NDL never went into mass production. But the BTC still commissioned it for use in bars.
And is this one made with it?
Let's see... Yep, here it is, near the end. NDL and cornstarch.
Cornstarch?
It serves as a stabilizer, if I remember correctly. They need it for packaged drinks.
I see. And I just realized something.
What?
You're a nerd, Jill.
Guilty as charged. I still have that bottle of rum somewhere around. Do you want some of it?
Will you have some too?
Not really, no.
Then leave it like that. I'm not letting you drink a beer alone. That's not how drinking with friends works.
Do you consider me a friend then, boss?
Why wouldn't I?
Dunno. What with being my boss and all, I was never too sure.
Well, in case you had any doubts, yes, I consider you one of my best friends. Besides, you and Gil are always so diligent and responsible that I'm boss in name only anyway.
That's good to know.
On a side note, it surprises me you kept that poster of me in the room. And even more that you hung it in plain sight. When I gave it to you, it was more or less of a joke, you know?
Does it make you uncomfortable?
If it doesn't make you uncomfortable, why would it make me uncomfortable? It's my own face. I'm still wondering why you did it, though.
Aside from filling an empty spot in the wall, I don't really know. I thought it was funny, too. I guess it's like if someone gave you... I don't know... a dildo-shaped trophy or something, and you had it there as a conversation starter. Although, no one comes here anyways, so it's kinda pointless.
What? No steamy nights of passion?
Not since... a year ago, I think. And I'd rather not talk about what happened then.
Did someone hurt you? Because if they did, I can dish out the pain.
No, nothing of the sort. A different kind of mess. Uncomfortable mess. Not being able to have sex for reasons mess. Glad to know you have my back, though.
That's what friends are for. Wait, you talked about the poster and compared it to having a dildo-shaped trophy. Did you just call me Dodo Face?
That's what friends are for.
Ah. Hey, Jill, where did you get that black 4-ball?
Well, as with any black cat or house cat in general, he's actually a stray. I found him in the alleys near the building. Not long after I moved here, I think.
Ah, I see.
He was quite the sight, though. He was cornered by all these dogs, but they were keeping their distance. He was holding his ground, hissing and scratching as much as he could. There was a fried chicken bucket nearby that had some rainwater in it, so I threw the water over the dogs. They ran, and I figured the cat's mom would be nearby, so I left. Then I noticed people looking in my direction as I walked. Turns out the little shit started following me.
So you brought it home.
At first I wanted to see if I could find him a new home, but... having him welcome me whenever I came back was just too much for my heart. So he ended up staying.
It was destiny, girl.
When he came, he was so cute, though. Not like the fat mass that's sleeping on the table.
Hey, you're not a spring chicken yourself, you know.
Oh-ho.
Shit, I actually did that in front of someone else.
Oh.
Anyway.
Don't anyway me. Do you normally speak for your cat like that?
Maybe. I wonder if Gil's alright.
You worried about him?
You make it sound like I'm some emotionless robot.
You can be hard to read. I wouldn't worry about Gil so much, though. There's 3 things I know for certain about him. First, he can take care of himself. Second, you can sincerely trust him.
And third?
He absolutely hates bell pepper.
Boo! Wow, Gil sucks. Who hates bell pepper?
Bell
That
pepper's
shit is
good.
good.
It's such a good topper for so many dishes.
It's a good topper. It's a good, well, it's like a good, just ingredient to add into anything, honestly.
Oh, sounds like a Gil problem.
Yeah, Gil issue.
Gil issue. I have the title for this video then on YouTube.
He does?
I've seen him even reject fruit that has been in contact with it.
Man, what a baby. Unless he's allergic or something.
He's not.
Man, what a baby. How did you meet such a guy?
He showed up in the door of the bar.
He... what?
Well, it was shortly after the whole incident with Robert and the levitation potion.
Right. Levitation potion.
It was a slow day and he just showed up at the bar. I offered him a drink, but he said he didn't have any money on him. I couldn't leave him alone, so I pretty much gave the drinks for free. And after a couple, he broke down crying.
He... huh?
I don't know what he did, but he was really regretting it. He wanted a second chance or whatever, and I told him if he could wash himself up, I'd find him a job. And I'll be damned, you were totally different the next day.
Damn.
I tried and failed to find out anything about him. So I decided to take him at face value. I'll judge him for what he did as an employee. And aside from the occasional sudden escapade, he's been as loyal gets. I returned the favor in kind, covering his ass from time to time. You know, sometimes orderly.
What surprises me is that you took him in so easily.
I can take care of myself, and I've always kept an eye on him. And besides, after the whole Robert thing, I couldn't ignore someone that desperate so easily.
I see.
You've made the more bar lively yourself, you know?
How so?
Well, with the regulars you've earned, of course. Like the one titty hacker. I can't remember her name.
Alma?
I was gonna say Armitage.
Well, she's hot. I'll give her that much. She's also a nice person in general, but damn, she's hot.
Are you alright, Jill?
Yeah. Why?
It's weird to see you say so openly that someone's hot.
What? Even you can see she has a hot body, boss.
You'll find no objections here.
I mean, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought about taking her to a room and...
Jill, you sure you aren't drunk?
I am. I mean, I'm sure I'm not. I mean... But those are thoughts I leave to myself. I don't think I could handle her in a relationship. She has... weird standards. Then she's as straight gets. She's still a lovely person, though. That she became a regular is a blessing.
Any regular is a blessing when you get down to it. There's also that sets worker robot girl.
Ah, Dorothy.
She intrigues me, though. I've seen lots of sets workers over the years, and she seems pretty giddy. It's not that she likes her job, rather that she takes to it with such childish excitement.
I've kinda noticed that too, but then again, Lilum can be weird.
You think?
Lilum operate in some really foreign logic. I mean, they don't really share our fear of mortality. Even if their bodies are destroyed, their minds are already backed up in the collective source. If they lose an arm, they can reattach it or replace it. Depending on the circumstances, they might not even feel pain at all. It's not like they haven't attained human-like emotions like fear or love, but they are... different. Like a different culture, if you must.
I didn't see it that way. Also, Kappa, one of our chatters, is doing the stream, and he says, this was a really fun stream, so thank you so much, both of you. Have a good night again, Kappa.
Have a good night, Kappa. Take care.
Thank you for coming to Valhalla.
Aside from that, Dorothy is a DFC-72. It's a social interactions model or something. Let them get positive reinforcement straight from their bodies if they're fulfilling their main purpose, so... I'm guessing she gets a built-in push whenever she's in a meaningful or challenging social interaction.
Interesting. The name Lilum is a bit weird, though.
It is?
You'd expect them to be called bots or dolls, but Lilum doesn't convey the image of automatons Helldivers mentioned.
Just a tip. Bots and dolls are considered slurs by them. Bot is akin to calling them retarded, and doll is like calling them fake.
Thanks for the advice. That aside, do you know why they called Lilum?
As far as I know, because they all come from a bigger AI called Lilith. And Lilum are Lilith's offspring in Jewish folklore.
Oh, cool. Hey, speaking of names, why don't you like being called by your full name?
Sighs and opens up another can.
Sighs, opens up a can, just drinks it to completion without saying anything.
I should. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't act stupid. Back when you first transferred, I called you Julianne, and you almost tore me a new one with your glare. See? Like that.
It's no big secret, but it's one of those things that feels silly when you say it out loud.
Try me.
Well, did you ever watch Model Warrior Julianne?
Not all of it, but my little sister's a big fan of the reruns.
Back when I was in elementary school, I was a huge fan of the show. I had everything, from the dolls to the costumes to the lunchboxes. It didn't help that it was one of those shows that got strapped literally everywhere.
I saw a couple of episodes once. They were really nice.
It was beyond nice. The show's about a model who can transform into an armor-clad magic knight. She fights demons born from greed and vanity. How the show presented Jules hating her job because it invited enemies. And yet still found solace in trying to be a role model. Hell, the main character wasn't a kid. Julianne was an adult that became younger when transformed. I'd say it was a pretty ambitious kids show. Even by today's standards. Just the fact that her enemies were literally issues dealing with beauty standards of body image, challenging as fuck.
Whoa, you got excited there.
And that is the problem. Back then I was obsessed with Jules. I sang the songs, dressed like her. I could even recite full chapters. Could it be me with Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl?
Whatever you say. Sorry, just taking a sip. Something tells me you still can. Can you, Ein?
I hate to say it, but yes. That's beside the point. It was nice while I was in elementary school, but then I went to middle school, and one surprise, tweens are jackasses. They went out of their way to tease me about the things I did back then. I don't hold it against Jules. I always hold my grudge against those fuck jobs.
Sounds rough.
You know how most girls worry about their thighs at that age? I worried about jerkasses singing the theme tune of the show mocking me. Anyways, every time someone calls me Julianne or Jules, I instinctively react negatively. Pavlov would be proud of me. I never talk about it because I find the whole thing too silly in retrospect.
And yet, it affected you even today. There's nothing wrong with it, though. It's actually kind of reasonable.
I sure hope so. Come to think of it, what kind of kid were you, boss?
Oh, when I was a toddler, I was the kind to always fight with kids bigger than me. Then puberty happened and I became the Merriam-Webster definition of shallow jerkwad. Around the time I turned 16, I realized what an idiot I was and went on to become who I am today. And the less I talk about those years from 12 to 15, the better.
Fair enough. Say, boss, how do you like them men?
2D.
2D?
Yes. I don't mind anything as long as that thing is cute or 2D. How about you?
Back in high school, I liked them funny. In college, I liked them successful. After a while, I just wanted them stable, and now...
And now?
I... don't know. I stopped caring about them being funny. My high school boyfriend started conflating cheering me up with mocking me when I'm down. I also stopped caring about them being successful. I realized at the time they had no qualms about cheating with me or on me. And I stopped caring about them being stable. I realized they were the kind of person I was trying not to become.
Not become stable?
There was this guy who became so obsessed with holding a stable job that he hated. He started being physically ill. Not only that, the last time I managed to get some, I ended up throwing the guy out. He took incredible offense with how I smoked on the bed after sex.
The bed should catch fire, you know?
I'm cracking open another one. Oh, I'm seeing the effects now. Not you two. I kinda envy Alma for that. At least when she dumps a guy, it's for less petty reasons.
Are you okay?
I'm fine, it's just... it all boils down to the fact that I can't get my mind off of Lenore lately. She was all of what I just said. She made me laugh, she had a good position, and was stable. She was also smart, caring, and... why can't I get my mind off the whole thing? It's maddening. Maybe I should go and apologize. Maybe I should. Maybe that will make me rest easier at night, get my mind off things for a while. I don't even care about going back to her, but...
Hey, chill. Have you ever tried thinking about clothes for 4?
Clothes for... Heh.
Listen, I know how you must feel. But you can't let all of that cloud your senses. Next time you feel overwhelmed by those thoughts, try distracting yourself. Like with, say, thinking of what kind of clothes you can put on 4.
Yeah. You know, boss, I'm a bit curious about your circle of friends. What kind of people do you have in it?
Keep in mind, you're included in that circle too, so any insults you hurl will apply right back to you. Anyway, I have this friend I've known for a long time. A red-headed, glasses-wearing gun nut called Iris.
The one you called for the helmet thing?
That one. She's managing a BTC bar in Panama right now, if I remember correctly. Which would be the sequel to this game, Nirvana. Still no release date.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll have to play that whenever it comes out.
Yeah, but it's
She's
still on the
managing a
priority,
bar
because they
too?
have another game currently working on.
True.
I got the idea from her, actually.
Oh.
It's called Nirvana, and if you thought this city was dangerous... Oh, I predicted myself. You should see the people she has to deal with there. Piracy ain't nothing to fuck with.
And means it's an annex to another business. What else does she do there?
I think the bar was originally her hotel's bar. She moved the bar to its own building elsewhere and opened, well, if you want to call it this way, N1-RV and -B to their place instead.
Weird decision.
I believe she said she wanted a place away from the noisy rich tourists that go to the hotel. So, that bar is a woman cave.
Woman cave.
That aside, let's see. Friends. I guess there's also my little sister, but that's a given. Oh, there's also my old partner from when I was with the Neo San Francisco Police Force. Good old Etsy. I should give her a call sometime.
Wait, you were in the what?
I've done lots of things, Jill. I spent a short time collaborating with the police force. I've been a wrestler and an MMA fighter. Chimney cleaner, lumberjack, pet shop attendant, corporate mascot.
Corporate what?
I still see my face in some websites from time to time. Anyway, aside from you, Gil, my sis, Iris, and let's see... I guess there's a lot of people that don't want to see me in harm's way. Mostly because they're the ones that want to hurt me. What about you?
I guess I have acquaintances here and there. Back at home in college, I went out a lot, but it felt more like going out was a pleasure rather than the people involved. Aside from you and Gil, my closest friend since moving here is Alma. Oh, and Dorothy. I mean, sure, there's always 4, but that cat's a hermit that refuses to go out. And, you know, he's a cat.
Hey, a cat's fun too, you know. Oh, we did not have that line, did we?
Oh, no. Okay, alright, that's one for the books. Hey, boss. What will you do when the bar closes?
I don't know. Maybe I'll take a friend's offer of working with her. I was also thinking about going back home and helping with things there. Or maybe going traveling for a while.
I see.
Oh, but don't worry. Bureaucracy's slow as fuck, so they won't close the bar for quite a while. Better enjoy being there while you can.
Yeah, maybe. Will you be visiting me in whatever bar I end up working in?
I have a bone to pick with the guy that supervises the bar I'm planning to get you transferred to. I go there even though I have virtually no reason to. With you there, I'd have something pleasant to look forward to.
You're sending me to someone you have problems with?
If I have to trust another bar owner, it's certainly him. He's actually a pleasant boss from what I've seen. The fact that he and I have a tendency to go at each other's throats is an unrelated matter.
I'll trust you on that one then.
Don't worry. Maybe I can get you a bracelet made out of wood pieces from the bar's counter or something.
We'll see.
Hey, I'll tell you what. When the bar closes, let's both take a vacation. Go on a trip. That'll clear your mind up a bit.
Yeah, maybe.
And we'll come to what it shows. Okay, this is taking a while. Chapter 2.
Chapter 2?
Yup.
Holy shit, that was only the first Damn. Okay.
Alrighty, Ein.
Let's see.
Pay attention to the
$8,000.
Yep.
What the fuck?
So on the 24th, today is the 19th, so 5 days to basically double our savings.
Holy fuck. Curious about a Daruma she saw.
So you better start beefing up people's drain sign.
Damn. Okay. Well, that's, Cracked Daruma. Japanese souvenir that has seen better days. Still has a vintage charm to it.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and just buy that so we aren't distracted. Holy shit. Okay.
Alright.
Let's freaking see anything here. Nope.
Nothing new.
Augmented Eye. GSF.
You want me to take this for the Mo, or?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ilana Smithy, GSF January 4th card announced. 66 American Kid and Giant Yusuke headlining. The blood feud between Giant Yusuke and 66 American Kid will reach its climax this January 4th at the annual. Oh wait, this is a wrestling fight at the annual GSF Dome event. But it's not the only match of the night. Other interesting bouts feature great workers such as the Great DK, and Arends. Full card below. 66 American Kid versus Giant Yusuke for the GSF Championship. Red Comet Jr. versus Nagisa for the Women's Championship. Achito versus the Great DK. Roy Campbell versus Arends for the GSF Junior Championship. Jack Bomb and Blaze versus Huli and Kara Toida for the Tag Team Championship. And finally, Osuna versus Siegfried.
Asuna versus Siegfried. Okay, it's now making smart underwear by Lana Smithy. If underwear you can change with a voice command was something you really wanted in your life, Nano Camo has you covered. Already providing consumer versions of their advanced nano machine fabric, they plan to release a line of underwear that can change its look with a spoken word. No more stains in your white panties, just change the color to black and you will barely notice. That won't change the smell though, they're not that advanced. We expect an increase in sales next year thanks to this innovative product, a PR representative told the Augmented Eye. I'm already using them, super comfy if you ask me.
Danger U's admin has been arrested. Again. Famous hacker group Owlshabbat graced the popular text board Danger U with a new thread, which resulted in the arrest of the site's admin known as Furfur for a second time. We have no details to give other than that he was arrested as part of an ongoing investigation. Cybercrime unit's Rosette Blanc told the Augmented Eye during a call. We are now busy tracking down the message that appeared yesterday. When inquired about the arrest, Furfur would only respond with a calm, "Ah, not this shit again."
Holy shit.
Yep.
Well, this has happened. Apollo Bank is being attacked, thread 2. Media is still awfully quiet about it. Augmented Eye talked about it, but very briefly. Maybe someone lost their job due to that one rogue article. It was from Kim. She's always trying to write serious shit, but I think AE got tired of her. Fucking shame. So all we'll get is clickbait from now on. Gonna get worse at the very least. White Knights say there's a lot of people inside of the building, at least 3 people already dead. How is someone there shooting people? It looks like it was the security from the building, but I've got no details yet. Sounds weird as fuck. Come on, Insider Anon, you gotta give us some more. Doing my best here, thanks space to Anon. Explosion registered. The media is still quiet about it. Can confirm there's an explosion, but it looks like it was just one of them. So there's more bombs, not just one. That's right. Do we have any clue on who's doing this? I'm hearing from several sources that this is a group, a new one, looking to overthrow the government. No names have been mentioned. And it looks, it's not a group, but just one person who set up all this. That's pretty ballsy. And this is just a rumor around here, but Alice Rabbit might be involved. How? A hacker is helping out hostages to escape, and they're suspecting of Alice, huh? Someone doing stupid shit on the internet is actually being useful. Can't confirm the situation has finally reached its end. The attacker was shot dead, but a huge amount of data was released from all the servers around the world. Remember the leaks from Alice? Those were nothing compared to this. Proof of corruption, money laundering, espionage. It's actually pretty unsettling. Damn, the file is approximately from 60,000 sources. Terabytes that contain all operations of the Glitch City governments and the White Knight operations. It seems the ultimate goal for the attacker was to not blow up the bank, but lead hostages towards the servers inside of the bank, which had the files under several layers of physical security. That shit sounds whack. How do you make a plan this complex? No idea, but that's what some of the witnesses are telling the police. Okay, looks like I have to leave, but I'll try to write down all the details for some future posts. Gonna need some time, though. Godspeed, Anon. Thanks. Huh. Okay.
Pay close attention to the "I really wish I wasn't living through a traumatic, life-changing event" right now.
True!
Oh, even here in video games, you can't get past it. You want to spend our entire budget on a wall that just says "rad"?
Absolutely not. We aren't even that wealthy enough to buy it, so we're just gonna leave
better
that
start
be.
beefing up people's drinks.
Seems to be the case.
Well,
$8,000 is a lot of money to make in 5 days.
5 days, yeah, dude.
That's crazy.
Oh, gotta keep carrying on, right? What's the Dharma underneath the best boss poster, though?
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
That's so cute. Like you.
Yeah.
Nah, okay.
Uh,
You good-eyed?
yeah.
What are you thinking?
One
One more day?
No, I think this is a good stopping point, honestly.
Aww. Oh, I did add you on last stream, so I'm not going to push you here. You think so?
We'll pick it up on the brand new start to chapter 2 anyway.
Sure then. Alrighty. In that case then, I'll transition to stream ending. Would you like to say anything more to the audience then tonight?
If you haven't been, and if you are just now tuning in and you haven't been following Chartreuse Proxy already, please make sure you give them a follow on both hold on, let me recollect my thoughts. Follow them on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube, and make sure you hit the notification bell to make sure you are notified whenever they go live.
Oh my goodness, you are absolutely breaking.
But if you're interested in what I do, feel free to subscribe to Iron False Blood on YouTube. And aside from that, there's not much else that I can really say on my end.
Oh yeah, you did drink a little bit too much more as Joe tonight, so I'll let those flubs go unnoticed. Wherever you are, wherever you may be, whether you're on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, or more, it's been your Wonderful Wind Mage, your Cruz Ship servant, Chartreuse Proxy, ever and always at your service. Thank you everybody for coming along tonight for Ein and I's usual collab. We probably won't pick this up next week, funny enough, just because with VCat around, I probably just want to take Ein around or so, and that may or may not be streamed. But going past that as well, we'll pick it up probably then in, I guess August will be when we pick up Valhalla. There's more than enough YouTube VODs and everything for that end. So, as always, one more last time, whether it be morning, afternoon, evening, or night, at least from my side of the world, have yourself a wonderful night, everybody, and thank you again for coming along.